Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. It's Glenn Calloway coming from the basement. Hope everyone is going to have a great day today. I'm a couple hours away from joining a kind of a recorded live chat, our album exchange series with Larry Graves, Marcia P., Steve from All the World's a Stage, and Chris Levine, who has a podcast. And hopefully he's going to start his own YouTube channel as well. We exchange albums every week, come back the next week and review them, and then keep the ball rolling. It's been a lot of fun. It's on Larry's channel. Check it out, Canadian Stud Muffin channel. It's great. Anyway, today, Vinyl Finds. I drove into Oshawa, Ontario yesterday to visit, celebrate my wife Lynn's birthday with my daughter Stephanie and son-in-law Ryan and our beautiful granddaughter Juliet. And I left them all there while I went over to Deja Vu Discs, who are having a 25% off everything in the store sale. Very cool. So I picked up 4 items there, 2 pieces of used vinyl and 2 CDs. And also got a CD in the mail that I'm quite excited about. So let me get started. First, the vinyl that I picked up. I have been looking for a good used copy of this album on vinyl. I have the Steve Wilson remix of this. Yes is the Yes album, one of my favorite Yes albums. And I found it yesterday at Deja Vu Discs for $6 in absolutely perfect condition. I looked at it under the light again today. I can't even see. I see one piece of dust there. I can't even see a piece of dust on this thing. Unbelievable. Very cool. The Yes album. $6. I did a video a few days ago. Got a lot more views than I thought it would, which I'm quite happy about, and a ton of comments. People really love this frickin' album. Huey Lewis and the New Sports. I got it on CD, and I did this thing saying, I think, man, this is like an old relic. But people just dig this album. It brings back a lot of memories, and a lot of people still listening to it. So I found it on vinyl yesterday for $6. And again, like, I'm telling you, it is stuck in the plastic. That's what it is. That's weird. I didn't know MoFi sleeves had a seal on them. There we go. Again, like it's just minty. Absolutely beautiful shape. Chrysalis label. I'm very happy about that. CDs. Cat Power, I'm really into Cat Power now since she released that Dylan album. I got Moon Picks the other day, which I talked about. I've had The Wanderer, and somebody said The Greatest is a really good album. I found it yesterday for $5, less 25%, so it's like $4, I guess, something like that. Cat Power, The Greatest. I'm interested in giving this a listen. There's the CD, and I don't know what the heck is on the inside. Lyrics that I can't read because they're too small. And one more thing. Now, I was a big fan of this band in the 60s when they had underground radio in the late 60s. A couple of songs from these people got a lot of airplay. Their version of Season of the Witch, a song called Road to Cairo, and Wheels on Fire, the Dylan band song. The album was Julie Driscoll and Brian Auger and the Trinity, and this was the album. Now, you can pick this album up in the used bins. I see it pretty often for a good price, like it's a $10 record. And it's fantastic. If you're not aware of it, it came out like, I think 68, 69. Um, it's on the Marmalade label, but if you like the Hammond B3 organ and you like a great vocal, Julie Driscoll's got a great voice, and you like 60s rock mixed with a bit of soul, then you will frickin' love this. You should give it a listen. Julie Driscoll and Brian Auger and the Trinity, their version of Season of the Witch is absolutely fantastic. Donovan's song just might be my favorite version. So anyway, I saw this yesterday. Auger Rhythms, Brian Auger's musical history with the Trinity, Julie Driscoll, and with Oblivion Express, the band he started after he worked with Julie. This was like $20 used, and with 25% off, it's got a lot of the story behind Brian. Plays a lot of jazzy stuff too. There's kind of the picture of the 60s Brian. Anyway, this is good music. And I'm just looking at any other names on here that look familiar to me that played with him. I don't recognize any. Isn't that weird, eh? Anyway, 2 CD sets. It has, from the songs I'm familiar with, it does have This Wheel's on Fire and Season of the Witch on it. A version of A Day in the Life. Light My Fire, they do a version of that. Freedom Jazz Dance, which is a classic, like song, I think Weather Report or one of those kind of bands covered. Yeah, so I'm really interested in spinning this. Next, you know I'm a huge Bala Fleck fan. The man is, if Bala played any other instrument beside a banjo, he would be as big as Jimi Hendrix. He's that good. He's just an amazing musician. And Bala has taken the banjo way out of the bluegrass world, even though he still can play bluegrass and put out a bluegrass album, is touring that kind of music currently. He's played with Spinal Tap, Bala. He's played with Dave Matthews. He's played with Rory Gallagher. He's played with Jerry Garcia, a bunch of rock artists. I can't remember who else, but in jazz world, Branford Marsalis, Chick Corea. Who else am I missing? A few. Anyway, so my buddy Steve, All the World's a Stage, tells me he picked up this Rory Gallagher album, and Bala's on 3 of the tracks. Now, I knew Bala had played with Rory Gallagher, but I didn't know they actually released anything. And this album's called Rory. So Steve told me about it. I immediately went on Amazon, couldn't get it. I think they wanted $50 for it or some stupid thing, probably a third-party seller. And I went on Discogs, and I found a guy in Canada who was selling it for like $6 plus the $5 shipping or something. It was around $10. So I immediately ordered it. It came in the mail. Picked it up yesterday. Rory Gallagher. It's called Rory. I can't read the frickin' title of the album. It's awful not to have. I'll let you guys read it. Isn't that weird? Anyway, it doesn't even say it on the CD. It just says Rory. Maybe it'll say it inside the insert. I'm not sure when this album is from, probably later in Rory's career. Bala plays on the last 3 songs, which are kind of more country type songs. Also, Lonnie Donegan plays on a song on this album. Bala plays on Amazing Grace, Walkin' Blues, and Blue Moon of Kentucky. I don't know if anybody else is on here. Yeah, Bert Yanch is on here. This is kind of like an album of Rory playing with a bunch of different people. Very cool. Huh. Okay. I'm looking forward. I'm going to put this on right now as soon as I finish this video. And yeah, that's it. So I hope everyone has a great day today. Please check out our album exchange. It's kind of fun. This week I'm reviewing Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, and an Eddie Vedder album called Into the Wind, which was like a soundtrack album. So kind of excited to give my views on these albums and pick some more. So everyone have a great day. Thanks so much.